Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke receives heartbreaking news from Nick. At Il Giardino, Nick kept listening in on Ridge and Taylor's engagement celebration. Ridge remarked, "You amaze me every day. We're amazing together." Taylor agreed. Ridge observed that it was a change of pace for Taylor to make the proposal. "Listen, I'm a modern woman going after what I want, and all I want is you," she stated. Nick's free show was ended when they returned home to celebrate. Taylor exclaimed, "I don't think I've ever had a better lunch. I wonder how this engagement will affect your dad. I didn't consider asking for his consent." Taylor wasn't sure, but Ridge didn't believe Eric would protest. After all, Brooke has always held a special place in Eric's heart. "He cherishes you. Because you're intelligent, he has always adored you. You're brave and lovely. In reality, he wants me to be content," Ridge reassured Taylor. "I don't want you to doubt how much you mean to me." Although they had experienced a lot together over the years, Taylor claimed she didn't question Ridge's devotion. "We've had certain forces working to keep us apart," Taylor stated. She was eager to share the engagement with Steffi and Thomas though. "At last our family feels whole. Phoebe too. She is grinning broadly as I can see." Brooke lavished Hope with praise at Eric's office. Although she was glad to return to Forrester Creations, she hoped that hope for the future will be brought back. Brooke said he would discuss bringing it back to life with Ridge. "Is that 'cause you're trying to resurrect your relationship with him?" Hope inquired. In a dream state, Brooke recalled the cameras at Rome's Keyhole of Destiny. Hope jolted her back to the present. "I love you and I don't want you to get hurt, but I have to admit that I think you deserve better," stated Hope. "I recently heard that from someone else. Someone you grew up knowing well." "Nick Marone," stated Brooke. Brooke wasn't sure, but Hope wondered how long Nick would be in Los Angeles. Hope was thrilled to see Nick again. "Maybe Nick is exactly what you need right now," remarked Hope. "He did make me feel special and loved." Brooke acknowledged the statement. "However, Ridge still has my heart," she persisted. "He is my destiny, and we will be together someday." At that moment, Nick entered. Hope rushed into his arms with excitement. "We actually were just talking about you," Hope replied. "I hope you're staying in Los Angeles for a while, and I'm so happy you're back. I was just telling my mom that she needs a little fun and laughter, and I think you would be the right person for the job." Nick told Hope and Brooke that he now intended to remain in town for a little while longer because of a recent development. Nick and Brooke were left alone by Hope. "What changes were keeping Nick in Los Angeles?" Brooke inquired. Nick remarked, "Brooke, these changes affect you too." Nick responded to Brooke's question about why he was being so evasive by simply saying what he wanted to say. "I went to Il Giardino and saw Ridge and Taylor. It was more than lunch. After taking out a ring, Taylor asked him to marry her. I felt compelled to inform you. I didn't want to surprise you," Nick remarked. Brooke, astonished, asked Ridge what he had said. Nick remarked, "He said yes. Ridge and Taylor are engaged." As Brooke appeared on the verge of tears, Lieutenant Baker, Steffi, Electra, and Finn continued to watch Will's exploits with Luna on a laptop in Steffi's living room. Electra doubted she could watch much longer. Baker reassured them that he had backup plans, but Steffi was concerned that it was too risky. "So you broke up with Electra and now you want me," Luna said, attempting to touch Will's chest. Luna implored Will, "If you truly want me, show me how much." Right before they shared a kiss, Electra was forced to put down the laptop. "He gave her a kiss," Electra said. "Her hands are all over him and I know it's an act." Steffi concurred that none of this should have been forced onto Electra. "He doesn't want it, but I'm really grateful he's trying to help me," said Steffi. "I want you just as much as you want me." "Show it, Will," Luna exclaimed. "Prove it," while Electra looked on in dismay. Will tried his hardest to persuade Luna that they didn't have to get into bed right away because they had plenty of time to build a relationship. "I want you to know that I'm not merely attempting to have sex with you. We can be something more, I believe," he remarked. Will's words that he was prepared to listen and was there for her moved Luna. Will assured her he would not pass judgment on her. She had a difficult childhood after all. Luna used that as an opportunity to complain about how awful her mother was, and how they were constantly moving. I would visit the other children at school. Every one of them had relatives. They were all stable, she remarked. I wish I could trade places and feel what it was like to have a father to love me and protect me. When Steffi heard that, she simply rolled her eyes, but Finn was worried. Then I found Finn and felt like this huge hole in my heart was finally filled. Luna went on. It was a miracle to find him. It was the realization of my greatest dream. And now that bitch Steffi keeps shattering that fantasy repeatedly. Luna continued. As his daughter, I am aware that Finn wants a relationship with me. If Steffi would just move aside, he would adore me. Steffi is a nasty, conceited bitch. Nothing has ever required her to put in a lot of effort. She doesn't know what it's like to fight and scrape for everything. I had nothing. All I had was a mother who didn't really care about me because she was too high. Do I not deserve all that Steffi has endured throughout her life? She inquired. The Cliff House team was fascinated when Luna revealed, I have a plan to make sure Steffi is never a problem for me again. Finn exclaimed, That's it, we got her, to Chief Baker. That is malicious intent. Bill's discovery, Brooke's reality check, and Luna's escape. Some curves and bombshells are suggested by the weak spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans may anticipate a strong run from Luna Nozawa. Bill Spencer ought to find out about his son's valiant effort, but doing so will make him feel bad. In addition, Brooke Logan must acknowledge that Rich Forrester has moved on. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the Peacock soap opera as you continue reading. As Will Spencer went to see Luna after getting fitted for a wire, fans simply watched. The lipstick camera was successfully planted by the young man, but Luna already seems dubious. Will is talking for much too long instead of tearing Luna's clothes off. Will was bringing up Steffi Forrester Finnegan, and even Luna began to wonder why. Luna then began questioning Will. The first was his true purpose for being there. Then Luna asked Will what he wanted from her. The young man will attempt to hide, but he is unaware that Luna is concealing a gun. Luna was informed by Sheila Carter-Sharp that Will's 180 is peculiar. She then advised her granddaughter to exercise caution. Just before Will arrived, Luna pulled out her revolver and concealed it. Luna knows she won't be able to murder Will once she recognizes that this is a trap. Nevertheless, Luna can push him aside and flee. Luna is unable to turn to Bill or Sheila. But I noticed Luna looking at Remy Price. Let's check to see if Remy is truly as changed as he says. According to spoilers for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill may learn of Luna's escape. Bill will also be appalled at Will's involvement in the scheme. Bill is aware that he is solely to blame for this, and that his own son may now become a target. Bill will therefore likely go on a manhunt to locate Luna. Sheila will confide in Deacon Sharp about her mistrust of the Spencer family in the interim. Brooke might bring up Taylor Hayes' marriage proposal with Rich Forrester. Brooke will need a harsh reality check from the designer. Will Brooke insist that Ridge is her fate, or will she accept it and attempt to move on? You won't want to miss a moment of what is sure to be a dramatic day in Los Angeles. Watch on the edge of your seat as the consequences of past and present decisions influence the destiny of these legendary characters by tuning into CBS or Paramount+. Will is someone Luna truly likes. Sheila and Elektra will both attempted to advise her to distance herself from him. She still has feelings for him though. For this reason Finn, Steffi, and Will came up with a cunning scheme to stop Luna. Will essentially set out to woo Luna, which was easy considering that he had already captured her attention. Elektra felt nauseous when Will and Luna kissed, but it was all for the sake of keeping Finn, Steffi, and their children safe. Ridge accepted Taylor's proposal of marriage. They were unaware that Nick had heard Taylor's suggestion. Not surprised, Nick informed Brooke of the situation right away. Ultimately, he wants to help Brooke overcome her addiction to Ridge. It wasn't easy for Brooke to hear what Nick had to say, despite her strong belief that Ridge is her destiny.